fresh new young talent doing some things that I know you haven't heard before.
1, 2, 3, listen.
We begin with a dude who is no stranger to this list. I think this is the third time we've seen Jeb Grover on here, but when you got video game like numbers like this, it's pretty impossible to keep him off. Over 300 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns again. I think this kid's closing in on 1,000 already, guys. Thoughts?
He's got to be one of the fiercest runners. He runs hard. He's already got great size. So when I can remember being in high school and part of being a DB, that small DBs, they talk a lot. But when you get a big guy coming out of the backfield, they get really quiet and they don't like making those tackles. So when he gets through the interior line and he's got the type of speed that he has, it makes him a really, really tough tackle, and that's why he's got so many big plays, because small DBs just don't want to tackle.
I believe he had 2 more touchdown runs over 50 yards again this week. That's something that he did last week and the week before. It's an every single game thing for Jeb Grover to have big plays, and that's why he lands on this list for the 3rd time in 4 weeks. Uriah Wembley, hey, a different whippet this week. His quarterback, though, was able to air it out to him. 4 touchdown catches for this kid. He is just a flat-out freak.
He's a gifted athlete, there's no question, in all sports, basketball obviously as well as football, and certainly he does a nice job, and the quarterback gets him the ball, but when he can get into space and use his athletic talent, he certainly can do a lot of different things on the football field that help the Whippets out.
4 touchdown catches, it seems like a lot for a high school kid in one game. Coach Miller,
right? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think we have 4 touchdown catches all year this year.
Right.
That's pretty impressive. Yeah, he's a special player and comes from a good family. Father's a coach.
Schaefer of the Clear Fork Colts. What I like so much about this guy is that he splits time under center with Brennan South. He's still able to put up his offensive numbers, but then he does it on the defensive side of the ball too. Had an interception, a fumble recovery, and he's a hard-nosed dude. I've seen him come in between the tackles and make some stops on some running plays. All-around good player, Schaefer. Big fan. There's the interception. Wasn't able to take it back for a touchdown, but I don't know, kind of special to have a two-way player like this, Michael, that can just do everything.
Yeah, no question. When you're trying to focus on both sides of the ball and put your energy where it needs to be, and to be able to put up performances on both sides, that's a special player to not only concentrate on one side, but to do it on both sides of the ball. And at a small school, although Clear Fork's not the smallest school around, it's pretty special to have those athletes on your program.
Off to a 4-0 start for the 2nd season in a row. Clear Fork got things rolling out there at the Corral. And last but not least, Dillon Dag Lee, the quarterback of Wooster, 162 through the air, only 6 carries for a $119 on the ground. I believe that's about 20 yards a clip if my math's good.
That's pretty impressive for him as well, and to be able to do things through the air and with his feet, and obviously their coach believes that the offense runs through him and has enough confidence in allowing him to, as you see there, to take off and run on his own if the receivers weren't open and make those kind of decisions. Pretty special player.
Effie, I know you played quarterback back in the day. Do you have any runs that look like this?
But it is a very special and unique gift when you've got a guy that can throw the football efficiently, but also can run the football efficiently. Your defense has got to be so disciplined and really solid at every position to really defend a kid like that. And that's why it's such a great weapon to have a quarterback that can do both effectively.
There you have it, our Friday night Phenoms for Week 4, presented by MWD Logistics.